Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Just want to say my apologies for the lack of videos over the last few days. You guys might know the real world is kind of chaotic right now. I hope everyone is safe and whatever the case may be, but I don't want to talk too much about that. Let's just talk right into the video games. A new Witcher game will begin development immediately after Cyberpunk 2077 is released, so obviously I knew CD Projekt Red at some point was going to go back to Witcher. That franchise is too much of a cash cow to just be like, alright, we're done with Witcher, but it won't be a direct sequel to The Witcher 3, so we'll talk that. Humble has got a great bundle going on right now, and there have been a lot of awesome PC releases, especially today, of some major games. A major EGS exclusive returns to Steam, a couple big fighting games, and a couple of other titles round out the lineup, so we'll go over that at the end of this video. But a new Witcher game is said to be in development after Cyberpunk 2077 launches. CD Projekt Red President Adam Kaczynski has revealed. Kaczynski told a group of journalists via Eurogamer Poland and PSU that a relatively clear concept has already been staked out for the next entry in the Witcher series, but that full production would kick off immediately after Cyberpunk 2077 hits the shelves. Cyberpunk 2077 was, of course, recently delayed until September, so that is going to take a little bit longer, and if you think we're going to get our hands on this anytime soon, you gotta remember, how long did it take for Cyberpunk 2077 from its announcement to ultimately be released? The game got announced at like 2011, 2012, and you're talking about a late 2020 release. Witcher 4, or it's not even going to be a direct sequel to Witcher 3, whatever the next Witcher game is, it's not going to be out for a very long time. And apparently, as mentioned, the new Witcher game won't be a direct sequel to 2015's Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and won't be called The Witcher 4. Kaczynski also said every game that the Polish studio currently has planned will be based in either the Witcher or Cyberpunk universe. I think that's very good on establishing two major franchises, at least for the moment being. You've got two cash cows right now. Cyberpunk 2077 has an immense amount of hype. Witcher has that lineage, and with the Netflix series running right now, you are foolish to not cash in on that. You saw the surge that The Witcher 3 had after the release of the Netflix series. You jump on that. At the end of the day, CD Projekt Red is an incredibly talented studio that makes top-tier games, high-end games. However, you also have to look at the financials, and there is never, and I mean ever, going to be a more opportune time to release more Witcher games than right now. Even if it takes a couple years to get the next Witcher game out, we know the Netflix series is here to stay, and every time a new season of the Netflix series comes out, man, the interest in the Witcher franchise is just gonna heighten. CD Projekt Red absolutely lucked into this. I mean, who could have known that they were gonna eventually do a Witcher television series? That's not really something CD Projekt Red has a lot of stake into. However, it's just inherently gonna give them all of this added promotion, and they are making out like bandits here. Good on them, because they deserve it. Witcher 3 is a phenomenal game, and to see that game surge up 4.5 years, 5 years after the release of that game out of nowhere. I mean, obviously it was out of somewhere. It was because of the Netflix series dropping, but still, that is incredible, and I think that doubly so should give CD Projekt Red that added pressure, not even pressure, but that added idea of, hey, let's make more Witcher games. There's a lot of hype surrounding it, and the franchise has never been more popular. Obviously, we gotta get Cyberpunk out the gate first. Let's hope that's good. Let's hope the multiplayer portion of that turns out well, and whatever they have planned for the future of Cyberpunk 2077, let's hope all of that pans out rather nicely, and given it's CD PR, I'm confident in saying that it'll probably turn out pretty well. Alright, next up, I do want to note that Humble has a pretty good bundle available right now with the Humble Just Drive bundle. The pay $1 or more tier isn't that great. WRC 7 FIA World Rally Championship, MXGP the official motocross video game, and MotoGP 15. Things get pretty good at the beat the average of 840. You get Road Redemption, which is rather nice. Project Cars, awesome. Project Cars limited edition upgrade, and Dirt 4. And then you can pay $13 or more, and then you just open the floodgates with that. You get NASCAR Heat 4, you get Project Cars 2, Project Cars 2 DLCs in there as well, Assetto Corsa, and a couple of Assetto Corsa DLC packs on top of that. So beating the average of 840 is really good, or if you want to go the $13 tier, that's not bad either. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can check it out for yourself. I know not all of you guys are big onto racing games or whatever the case may be, but it's still a pretty good bundle given all of the games that you're getting. Of course, I do get a little bit of a kickback. I always say, if you want to support the channel a little bit, by all means, but do put the majority of your money towards charity, and even Humble have that money go towards something that is worthwhile rather than into my pockets. I'll be fine. I already have like 600 games in my backlog. I don't need to buy any more games, and it's better off going to charity or something like that. So yeah, I believe they have a slider. When you click the link, it'll open up a slider and you can adjust the slider. Sometimes people give me like, they put all the money towards me, and I'm just like, don't do that. Please do not do that. Give the money towards charity. Put a lot of it towards Humble as well if you want to support them, and then you can give me a little bit if you want. I would say no more than like 5 to 7% to me if you guys can work out the math and do that depending on how much you guys end up spending. Alright, moving on from that, I do want to note some great Steam deals that are available right now. Not Steam deals, sorry. New Steam game releases, which will implement some deals into it as well because Borderlands 3 is one of the new releases, and it does have a special promotional deal available right now. So yes, Borderlands 3 has finally made the comeback onto Steam from the Epic Game Store. The reviews are coming in, and pretty much every single one of the reviews mention EGS, which is kind of funny. Nonetheless, it's 50% off for $30. Digital Deluxe Edition is 50% off for $40, and Super Deluxe Edition is 50% off for $50. You can alternatively get the Borderlands bundle, and it literally notes it includes 54 items, 81% off for $61, $60.90 to be exact. I don't even know if I would recommend to pick this up right away. I think if you've waited this long, why not wait a little bit longer so you can get like a complete edition for like $15 in a year or so. There's a billion other games coming out. Resident Evil 3 is right around the corner. Doom Eternal is right around the corner. If you have a PS4, Neo 2 just dropped today. My Hero Academia 2 just came out as well. A lot of other games have been coming out. So I don't know if Borderlands 3 should be right at the top of your priority list right now, given that it is a 6-month-old game, but nonetheless, it has returned to Steam, which is definitely nice to see. Alright, moving on from that, also we got the release of the fighting game in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. A lot of attention surrounding this right now. $59.99 for the game, which is a little bit pricey. However, this does have a single player component to it as well that has been pretty well received. The game has been out on PS4 for like a week, and it's been getting really, really solid reviews. Very slick fighting title here. It is done by Arc System Works, so you know that when they do a fighting game, the presentation is going to be top notch. Look at what they did with Dragon Ball FighterZ. That game looks fantastic. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus looks fantastic as well. $60 is always going to be a rough purchase price, but you know, it is what it is, and there is a character pass set with the game and the DLC, which has become a regular thing in fighting games that just irks me to no end. $79.99 for that. At the very least, can we start getting cross-platform play becoming more of a regular thing in these fighting games? I don't even think, dude, does any fighting game support cross-platform play? That is just such a bummer, and I feel like the PC reception of fighting games would be heightened so much if we could just get cross-platform play. It would do so much. Right now, there is an active community playing Versus. You've got 4,921 people playing, but let's see what that's like in 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks. It's going to change quite a bit. Also, another fighting game out right now, My Hero 1's Justice 2. This one definitely getting much of a lesser reception with only, 621 people online right now, but nonetheless, I love My Hero Academia. Seeing another game for it's really nice. That $59.99 price point is a little high, but nonetheless, if you're a fan of the anime, you're probably going to really enjoy the game. Also, State of Decay 2 Juggernaut Edition has dropped today on Steam. State of Decay 2, this version is just more refined and whatever the case may be on that. I didn't really get into State of Decay 2, but thought I should mention that. And lastly, DJ Maxx Respect 5. This has been in early access, I believe, for quite a while, but now the full version has dropped and it's being received very, very well. 600 people online on that game right now. Just wanted to see how the general reception has been. Well, I love music rhythm games that have some slick music as well, and DJ Maxx definitely one of those titles that have some good songs attached to it as well. 150 unique tracks, exclusive music videos, and the first time in franchise history, competitive online multiplayer as well, so a lot of good stuff there. So that's going to conclude this video. Again, CDPR looks to be prepping up a new Witcher title after the release of Cyberpunk 2077, so I'm sure that'll be really good. Humble Racing Bundle, the Just Drive Bundle, check that out. Highly would recommend to beat the average of $8.40 or even go to that $13 tier. Borderlands 3, that is available on Steam now. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus as well. My Hero 1's Justice 2, State of Decay 2 Juggernaut Edition, and DJ Maxx Respect 5. A lot of cool stuff there. That's going to conclude this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.